Testing 1, 2, 3.
Welcome, thanks for joining us. We are here with Ms. Delicious Casey, who's got some awesome things going on, and the business Purely Sour Bread, is that correct?
Purely Sourdough Micro Bakery.
Obviously, we're making sourdough. Do you do other breads as well, or just we stick into the sourdoughs?
I stick pretty simple and just do sourdough bread with a couple of flavors, but also sourdough chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, I was going to say, I saw some cookies there. How did this all get started? You just one morning woke up and you're like, I'm just going to start making bread.
So I used to live in Bowie, and I was able to get good sourdough bread up there. And then I moved down to Calvert County, and I wasn't able to really find anything good. And I moved in the middle of winter, and so there was no markets happening. So I was like, well, I miss my sourdough, so let me start experimenting.
That's awesome.
Scientist by day, and so sourdough is kind of like a science.
Nice. Yeah, the chemistry of it, putting it all together, and it's a little bit of a challenge. That is amazing. So obviously we're here at Woodwine Rimsey. Do you have a website and some other contacts as well for all a variety of flavors and more information?
Yeah, so you can visit Purely Sourdough Micro Bakery at on Instagram. That's the only place that I post.
Okay. What do we have here today? We're going to take a sample?
Yes. Yeah. So we have a classic sourdough loaf here, and then we have the sourdough chocolate chip cookies.
That is amazing. Do I have to cut, or are you going to cut?
Whichever you'd like.
I'm going to do it, so we'll see if I'm good at it. I'm good enough at it. You're the expert.
You can do right in the center if you like.
Right in the middle. See? I already messed it up. That is awesome. So what is the usual decorum? Do you have a slice? Do you take a little bite out of it? What is the usual?
I usually do a slice, but like what I like to do is when I open a fresh loaf, I like to open it up and see what the crumb looks like.
I'm going to make you do it because
you're gonna make me do it?
Yeah, you're the expert on this one. Oh, that... You can just smell like it's just delicious. You can just... Oh, man, that's awesome. All right. Now I can do a little slice.
Now you can do a slice.
All right, cool. All right.
Yep, and it's okay to push. It'll bounce right back.
Because that is the sign of a good bread, is that it's not too soft, right? The sourdoughs usually have a little bit of hardiness to it. Okay.
And sometimes the crust is a little tough.
Well, there's a perfect sample size right here. There we go. Awesome. It's the best part about doing this job is trying the different foods and things.
And I like a crunchy crust.
It is a little bit crunchy and yeah, very soft. Oh, that's perfect. That is awesome. I put a little butter on there, and that's amazing. That is awesome. All right, and then the cookies.
Next, you would like to try the cookies?
Who would say no to trying cookies? What monster would not say yes? I'm going to cut that too. I don't need jamming the whole thing in my mouth for the... Do you do the same thing with the cookie? Do you like open up the cookie and do that?
If you would like to.
I'd love to.
I typically do that when they're still hot and fresh.
Oh, there you go. That's perfect. Nothing better than a fresh chocolate chip cookie.
Yep.
Man down. That is awesome. Yeah. It's so good. So
it's different from a normal cookie.
I was going to say, so what is a sourdough cookie? How is that different than a regular cookie?
So with a regular cookie, you use a bunch of like baking salt or baking soda, baking powder. I still use that, but I also add the sourdough starter, which is used in my bread.
Got it.
And so it makes them a little bit more fluffy. Versus like a lot of the chocolate chip cookies you might see are kind of thinner.
Okay.
And so they're fluffier, they're more cake-like.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely is. It is very fluffy.
Yeah.
All right, so because you're a fresh bread, obviously you can't just have loaves sitting around wood wire. How does it usually come in, like on a weekly basis? Sundays? When do you usually do it?
Yeah, so every Saturday I will drop off a fresh batch of sourdough bread and cookies. And then I aim for Mondays of the week that we're going to be open, but sometimes I'm a little late. But I post the menu of what flavors are going to be available that weekend and the prices.
That's amazing. So come on by Saturday, get your fresh breads, check the place out. See, you stick around, or you ask questions and things?
I usually have my toddler with me, and so we drop off, and then we go out and hang out with the kid.
No worries. All right, that's awesome. Be sure you stop by, try some of this amazing bread and the cookies, which are delicious cookies, and we appreciate your time here today.
Thank you so much.
So.